Hey everybody. I did it. I voted. I voted. Working families slash Democratic Party line. I did it. My eyes are green because I was going to wear my green sweater and I couldn't find it quick enough because I put all of 7 to 8 seconds throwing together an outfit each morning. And I said, let me not bullshit and actually let me leave the time I'm supposed to. I'm about 6 minutes late, which is different than my usual 15 minutes late from leaving. So I'm actually gonna drive regular and shit to make it there. But anywho, I did my civic duty. I can now complain. Big meeting for me today at work. I got on my mature classic working 9 to 5 gold classic earrings. I don't know if my mama gave these to me or I took them from her. Either way, they are my mama's design or her actual earrings that I had taken. Um Jeezy. Is it Jeezy? Yes. I know you fucking lying, Jeezy. I know you fucking lying. This nigga has a sit down interview with Nia Long recently, talking about a whole lot of shit, but I'm gonna talk about the shit that got me saying, I know you fucking lying. Black men and black women need to come together, sit down and come. Like the friend in my head, Voodoo Doll TV said, they start on a black tit, they end on a black tit. Nothing in Jeezy's post fame relationship resume let us know that the black woman was his preference. And now that your Vietnamese wife done turned your Atlanta home into good morning Vietnam. Okay? Everybody speaking Vietnamese. She done moved her brother in the house. He taking videos playing with your baby with no shirt on, looking like a snack. Got her mama all up and in. Okay, like Portia's mama eating pizza on my king size bed. That's a real housewife reference if you don't know. Got the mama all in and around the house. Got the brother in taking videos and yo shit with his shirt off. Very attractive. But anyway, turning it into good morning Vietnam in your house. And after 2 years after going and taking her to Vietnam for your anniversary and praying with the monks and all this and the baby counting in Vietnamese, we ain't hear the baby speaking English now one time. Jeannie tried to get that baby to say a prayer. Thank God for my daddy. And it sounded like Xing Hua Hang Doing Xiong Da Day. That's what the fuck it sounded like. Pushing, we like the look of the biracial baby, but Jeezy, don't nobody want you around here. You have done your thing. She went, she said black is a side dish for her, some shit like that. You did your part. Now we done took your mansion, your estate, honey, your sprawling estate, and I'm gonna get somewhere. Go on get, nigga. Go on get. But now you there interviewing with Nia Long, talking to her like, there was no infidelity and yah. And she talking about infidelity after her man embarrassed her. Child. Nia, I know you fucking lying too. Like you, girl, too soon. Too soon for you. Too soon for you to be interviewing Is it Jeezy? It's not Jock. Jeezy. Is the snowman about this? Why do we let these niggas do this to us? Like, I echo her sentiments exactly. Why do we keep letting black men do this to us? Kanye tried to do it, but he followed his own lyrics. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. And then when he and the white girl wasn't working out no more, it's my black children, my black kids. She's doing this to my black kids, my black kids. Them kids are not black. Speaking from someone who does not have black children. As a black woman, I did not make black children. My children are biracial. Kanye, you did not make black children. Your children are Armenian, aka spicy white, and black. They're not black. But you pulled on because ain't nothing more forgiving than a church going black woman, okay? Nothing is more forgiving and accepted. You could nail them to the proverbial cross. We'll take you back. Okay? What Mr. did to Celie, unthinkable. She was winning at the end and still made sure he was all right. Right? Because she could have put that root on that nigga. Jeezy, why you ain't interview with another Asian woman about your divorce from an Asian woman? You could have talked to Lovely Mimi. You could have talked to the woman that does the her stand-up shows pregnant and shit. You could have, what's her name? I can't remember her name. Something Young. She did a couple movies. Little Asian. She just divorced her husband. You could have did your interview with Aquafina, right? The culture vulture, code switcher. Y'all could forget all you want. I'm not. They said we went to high school with her. She did not sound like that. Aquafina. Why you ain't sit down with Aquafina? Huh? Huh? Why you sit down with Nia Long? Y'all, you don't like us? I know why. Because that's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. Ain't nothing more forgiving than a black woman. Okay? Y'all start sucking on a black teat when you born. You get a taste of the clears. You get a taste of the snow bunny. You get, some skim milk, white woman. Then you get older or you get broker and you get the whole milk white woman and say, oh, she got a black girl ass. I got a white girl with a black girl ass, right? Isn't that what y'all praise? And then when that don't work out, because it don't, when that don't work out, because it don't, let me say it again, because when that don't work out, because it don't, y'all come back to the black woman. I did not know before I started, they got a divorce. I did not know that Jeezy had any other children besides that biracial Monaco of his. I had no idea. But I see Monaco, who looked like a Vietnamese Jeezy. Well, fuck it. Jeezy looked like a Vietnamese Jeezy. All over. Don't know. I know the baby name is Monaco. I don't know none of them other churn he got. I'm mad. Nia Long, I'm mad. I'm mad. Why the fuck are you interviewing this nigga now? Is it because your ex-fiance, baby daddy, not husband, don't have no more access to you, is not paying you child support because he's a bitter bitch probably, And now you need the money. So now you're doing the podcasting and the interviewing and stuff instead of jumping on Tubi like you're supposed to. And everybody wants to hear from Jeezy because apparently his wife found out about the divorce when we did. So yeah, and I'm talking about it. And I didn't watch the interview. I watch clips. I don't give y'all niggas that much of my investment and my sweet time. But I heard enough. Just Jeezy and the alarm pissed me off. I would have rather you go to Gail. If you're gonna go to a black woman, go to a lesbian black woman like Gail. Go to a lesbian black woman like the woman that married her white queen from the news station. But don't go to no straight heterosexual black woman to talk about a dissolve in a relationship when your preference don't work out and now black men and black women need to have a conversation. Nigga, 2 years ago you didn't give a fuck about a black woman or keeping that black dollar in the community. Now, this your preference, your Jeannie Mai Jenkins is contesting that prenup and she probably gonna win. So now more of the black dollars are going outside of the black community, if we even have one, out of the black social construct of race. Gonna go to that bitch, and she looks great. She's gonna take your dollars. She's gonna give Monaco a good stepdaddy. Let's put money on it. He will be white because I really think Jeannie would have been with you till the motherfucking wheels fell off. But you would have been a Vietnamese Jeezy. What you think? Her abusive, narcissistic ass mother, you gonna win? That bitch ain't that strong. She got on national TV and said she gonna let her man leave. You think she's strong enough to break the soul ties of that succubus ass mama she got? Mm. Nope. She said she gonna let the snowman leave. Throw this under my for the commenter who said interracial relationships do last. This is for you, sir or ma'am. Another interracial relationship, a celebrity interracial relationship dissolved. Okay? Dissolved. Okay? Give me an interracial relationship that's working. Put it under the same comment. Who's left? Who's left? We got the newscasters that just publicly got together. They the ones I know, but who's left? What interracial is left? Tell me. Am I missing something? Because I don't know all the things. But I know here's another interracial relationship in the shitter. But you gonna comment and tell me that they last? They not lasting. This one was 2 years. The baby's fucking 2. The baby's 2. Who's left? I'm really gonna think. I'm gonna pause the video and think. I paused it for a good 5 minutes. I don't know. Tell me. Interracial relationship in the public eye. It could be reality star. It could be whoever. If I could Google, if they're Googleable, I'll count it. Who's lasted? I'm not gonna make the bar too high. Give me 10 years. Give me 10 years. And I'm saying this because I'm in an interracial relationship, and a lot of our problems are clash of cultures. It's not financial, it's not infidelity, it is the clash of cultures, because you cannot have someone who grew up one way with one culture being that gender, because we do raise girls and boys differently in every household. Girls and boys are raised differently. That is a fact. It also matters how you raise those girls and boys if you are dealing with a single parent. That is also another fact. And then you have a male born in, and raised in a totally different culture. Now, y'all could tell me black and brown people are similar, especially black and brown people of Caribbean descent. And I would agree with you. I will agree with you. And I think that's why our marriage has not dissolved, is because Puerto Ricans and black people of Caribbean descent have a common ancestor and lineage of Africanus negroides, so that a lot of the cultures have a foundation in African history. Now, you could deny it all you want, but there's a reason why Puerto Rican women have fat asses, and it didn't come from the Spaniards. There's a reason why they eat beans. There's a reason why they eat rice. There's a reason why they eat plantain. If I hear any of you say plantain, no. Plantain, mountain. No, I'm fucking with y'all. It's plantain. Who caught that? Okay? Y'all be overcorrect. The plantain. Where you get that from? A mountain? Best clip from my fucking show ever. Plantain, not plantain. Okay? Mountain, plantain. Remember it. Roti, not roti. Not roti. Roti. Okay? Anyway, frying of the bananas, empanadas, pasteles, beef patties. It's all African based. The spices, um, it's African roots, right? Slave trade, blah blah blah. Google it. We're not that far different, but we are very different. As far as, I was raised in a single mama parent household whose main focus was to instill in me to get out the hood, be a survivalist, don't have to depend on nobody. Make sure you do everything. Make sure you can do everything, be everything, do everything for survival. Never taught me how to ask for help. Never taught me how to rely on another person to do anything for me. Never taught me how to lean on, especially a man. Only taught me how to do everything by myself. And that's why I can do taxes, change electrical in a house, change my own oil, fill my own air with tires, pump my own gas, put together furniture, carry shit up the stairs. Anything you can do, I can do better. I could do anything better than you. Um, I remember when me and my mama had to do male-oriented tasks, and it was killing us. And we would go, "We don't need no stinking man. We don't need no stinking man." And that would be our mantra to push through. We don't need no stinking man. And we didn't. We got it through. No shade. I actually like it. I am not going to raise my daughter like that, because it's a lot of work. It can be lonely. It's unnecessary. Am I going to teach her all the things I know about being independent and self-sufficient? Yes. But I'm also going to teach her how to be coy, how to be a manipulator to demand, how to ask for help, not to be ashamed or embarrassed to ask for help, how to delineate work to your spouse, not be all, do all. If you want to be a housewife, you want to be a housewife, that's one thing. But if you don't, to in all intensive purposes, train your partner before he becomes your partner on how to have a cohesive relationship with you. I did not do that because I did not know how to be a partner and a spouse. I emulated what I saw, and what was around me was women who did everything, and their men came home from work, got their feet rubbed and a drink and their plate of food handed to them. And I'd be working as well in the kitchen crying because I was just so exhausted while my partner, wasn't my husband, sat on the couch and played video games. And when I broke down to him, he said, I never asked you to do those things. I followed your lead. And I was couldn't even get mad. I was like, you right. He's like, I didn't know what to do. I followed you. And he was right. So we had to redefine our whole relationship before we went down that aisle. Okay, I'm going to cook. We tried to get him to cook. It's not his thing. Cooking is an art and a talent. Was not his thing. Okay, I'll cook. You put away the food and you do the dishes and you clean the kitchen. Now I do the kids' hair. He cannot braid, cannot do the kids' hair, he cannot part. Just can't do it. He could probably get away with one sloppy ponytail. Okay, he gotta do other things with the kids. He gets them ready in the morning, brushes their teeth, puts on their uniforms, all of that. We had to redefine that and make that change because if I was going to stay like that, we would not have made it. I would have felt resentment, and I would have not got married. And even now, to this day, I still feel like he could do more. I'm asking him to do stuff. He's not doing it because he's being very forgetful. He's just not putting that much energy into retaining information. And I don't think I should have to write a grown ass man a honey-do list. This nigga got the same eyeballs I have. He don't need a list. I'm not his mama. So now we're working on that. But when the cultures are too different and there is no compromise, and it seems like Jeannie was not compromising by getting her brother and her mother out of her house, because that is not black culture. We don't do that. We move into grandma's house if shit get bad. Grandma don't move into our house. We don't take our parents in. We don't. I don't know any black people who took their parents in. I know black people who went to live with their parents or grandparents. I don't know nobody who took them in, at least in my immediate circle or even my culture. We don't we don't we don't do that. And especially able bodied. Now we're not talking sickly cancer, da da da. We're not talking that. Able bodied coming in the house. No. Still working. No. Multi-generational house. No. That's not a thing. Multi-generational house, not a thing. No. No. Not in Southern black culture. But anyway, Jeezy, I know you fucking lying, but you're just doing everything that is on the trajectory of black men. And when y'all don't work out with your preference, then you come back to the black woman. And we need to be strong. Don't take these niggas back.